called you back today because of the blood work results that we got from your test last week. Some of the tests came back abnormal. Okay. Cholesterol, your cholesterol levels are almost double what the normal cholesterol should be.
Really? Wow.
The lipids, they're called lipid levels because they have to do with fats. Fat.
What did you say?
It's the fat that's in the bloodstream. There are good fats and there are bad fats.
Oh, okay. I prefer good fats.
Well, the good fats should be a little higher, and his are actually low.
What's the difference between high fats and low fats?
The low fat, the high density fats are the good fats. They help carry cholesterol into the cells. And the low density fats are not the good fats. They're the ones that hang out in your arteries. And they create plaques. And they're like rough edges that your platelets hit and cause clots. clots lead to strokes and heart attacks. No, we don't want that to happen either.
I don't want that to happen. I want to live long.
There are a lot of reasons why you have high cholesterol, and many, many people do have high cholesterol. What I want to do today is to interview him and find out some things about his lifestyle.
Okay. Okay.
Because there's some things we can control to bring the cholesterol and the high fats and the low fats into balance. And there's some things we can't control, like his genetics. He also has a borderline high blood sugar. And if that's not corrected or watched closely, he could lead to diabetes.
Okay.
So what I'd like to know today, I want to learn some things about his lifestyle, see what we can modify. We want to start conservatively, and if we have to add medications later, then we will. I want to first talk to him about his diet. I need you to tell me.
Okay, sounds good.
Truly, the things that you eat for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. Think about getting up on a Monday morning. And let's go through his diet routine. What kind of things do you eat for breakfast? Typically.
Most days I go to McDonald's for breakfast, and I have an egg and sausage McMuffin.
Ah, I see. Okay, most every day. How many times a week? What about the other 2 to 3 days a week?
I go there about 4 or 5 times a week. I go to the Waffle House and I have pancakes and orange juice and bacon.
Very good. How about lunch? What's a typical lunch day, Monday through Friday? Is that a sugar-free Dr. Pepper?
For lunch, I eat grapes, peanut butter and jelly, and Dr. Pepper. And I usually eat the same thing every day for lunch.
The real thing. The regular, okay.
No, it's the regular Dr. Pepper.
That's the typical lunch? No variety?
Nope, I have the same
Okay.
lunch every day. It's just an easy lunch that I can take with me to work every day, so it's the same.
Is he a coffee drinker?
Yes, I drink coffee about 2 or 3 times a day.
What do you like in your coffee?
I use 2 sugars
Okay.
and milk.
Whole milk. Okay.
Yes, whole milk.
What about dinner? Okay. Any vegetables?
For dinner, it changes every night. Typically, I eat some form of meat like steak, chicken, or hamburgers. I have pasta, and I usually eat 2 portions on my plate every night.
Or fruits with that?
And never eat vegetables, never.
What about snacks in between the 3 meals?
My favorite is Twinkies with the white inside.
Twinkies.
I also have 2 bowls of ice cream.
Does he have snacks like this every day?
It kind of depends on my mood. I'll look through the cupboard
What kind of beverages besides the coffee and the Dr. Pepper?
Those types of snacks. I drink old Budweiser beer, usually 2 cans. It just kind of depends on my mood.
Let's talk about your exercise plan now. What kind of exercise do you do, if any?
I typically just sit and watch TV.
So that's in your free time? You like to watch TV? Not much exercise? What kind of work do you do?
Well, if my dog is barking, I will take him out for a walk around the block. But typically we just go out back in the backyard.
Would he say he walks around the block once a week?
Maybe 1 to 3 times a week, just kind of depends.
Would the block be about a quarter of a mile or a mile?
Maybe half a mile,
okay,
all the way around. I like to go look at my friends' houses and just walk around.
About a half a mile then. Maybe 3 times a week? Right. And the type of work you do?
Right. I work in an HR department, working with people and helping them. It's pretty stressful.
Do you do a lot of walking at work?
I will walk a little bit just to go find things from the office supplies and things like that and look around. And then maybe if there's a phone call that I have to take, I'll walk to the phone and back.
You have a lot of stress. How many hours a week do you put in work?
Typically about 40 hours a week.
Okay, pretty close to a normal 40-hour work week, though. Okay. Mr. Murphy, do you use any tobacco products?
I do use a little bit of chew, yes. A long time ago.
How many?
I did start chewing a while ago, but I've never smoked.
Years did you smoke?
No, I've never had smoked, but I have chewed tobacco for about 15 years, but never smoked.
Okay, how many years have you chewed tobacco?
For about 15 years.
15? Okay.
Till now.
Is it tobacco or snuff?
Just tobacco.
How often? How many times a day?
I usually chew tobacco on my way home from work. It's about a 45-minute drive.
And then once he gets home, he's done for the evening?
Depends on my mood, but I might have some later.
Okay. Maybe 2,
well.
am I right to say 2 to 3 times a day?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Well, it's pretty obvious that we have some lifestyle modifications to make. He's not that different from the typical American. A lot of us have the same problems. What I need to know is how motivated you are to change some lifestyle things to lower your cholesterol. We can you have a lot of room for change. And I believe with modifying your diet and your exercise, we can significantly lower your cholesterol. Lowering the blood sugar will also help lower your cholesterol. With insulin, I'm sure he's heard of insulin before.
No, I don't know what that means.
Insulin is a hormone that our body makes. And it carries blood sugar into the cells. Diabetics need to have insulin injections to do the job. Insulin also helps carry cholesterol into the cells. His blood sugar being borderline, that's showing us that his insulin isn't working very well. That can be corrected with diet and exercise as well. And the better we get at insulin control, the better we'll get at his lipid control or his cholesterol control. The better we are at controlling his blood sugar, the better we will control his cholesterol.
Okay, good to know. What should I do to start improvements?
Where we should start is with diet modification. Got to learn how to eat more fruits, vegetables, less fat, less sugar. You need to learn how to get on a regular exercise program. And exercise is probably more important than the diet control. And we need to try to get rid of the tobacco.
Okay. Well, that's going to be really hard for me because it's my favorite temptation. But I'll try.
Well, there's 3 things we need to work on. And I would be very happy with 2 out of 3. To start. But if that's the best we can do, then I'd be very happy with those efforts. Your diet.
What's the third? What's the third thing I need to work on?
Exercise and the tobacco.
I'll try my best with eating healthier. I will exercise more and I'll definitely be walking more. I'll try to lift weights, but we'll see about that. And I'll try to cut down on chewing tobacco. Maybe instead of chewing, I can replace it with something to eat.
eating something might not be the best thing, especially if he's not a big fan of vegetables. If he wants to substitute carrot sticks for tobacco, that would be ideal.
Yeah, that would really help.
We need to put you in touch with a nutritionist. Okay. And take your likes and dislikes and develop a plan for you. Mr. Murphy, do you do your own cooking?
Yes, I do cook, but usually they're really easy meals, not with a lot of ingredients.
We also want to teach you how to read labels when you go shopping.
Wonderful.
There's a lot of artificial products that really boost your cholesterol and triglycerides. And once you know what to look for, you can try to avoid those. We'll teach him how to do that through diet courses. Yes, some classes.
Some classes with other people, or?
We'll set you up. We have a consultant
Do I go take classes on my own, or?
That works with our office. And you'll go with a class of other people who have similar issues. But the dietitian will also work one-on-one according to your particular cholesterol levels, your blood sugar level, and your likes and dislikes.
Okay, I will try and do my best.
We have exercise therapists as well. Who'll put you on a plan. And it's not necessarily things like going to the gym. Walking is one of the best sources of exercise. It doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, I will definitely be walking more, and I can try to go to the gym and lift some weights. And I'll try to stop watching TV.
Once you get started, I think you'll really enjoy it. We will need to monitor your labs, your blood work. After about 6 weeks of getting you started on your new diet and exercise, that'll give us a truer baseline of what your cholesterol is without the harm of eating improperly. Once we see a baseline cholesterol, triglycerides, blood sugar, we can then decide if we need to add any medications. There are lots of different types of medication.
What kind of medications would we add?
That lower your cholesterol.
Okay.
We don't want to start with those because they have side effects and they're not that harmful, but we wouldn't want to start with them if we can make some strides with your diet and exercise. Your body makes cholesterol, and depending on your genetics, your body may make way more than it needs. Do you know of any family history of high blood sugar or heart disease or diabetes?
So my dad, he used to drink a lot of alcohol and also smoke cigars, but he has quit. And my mother, she did have heart problems and she passed away. So maybe that might be affecting me, but hopefully I can change so that won't be the case for me.
Usually it's a combination of a lot of things. But he certainly has a lot of changes to make. We'll set you up with those appointments. When you leave,
When should I set up those appointments?
you'll stop at the desk. She will, if you prefer, we'll make the appointments before you leave. With the dietitian and the exercise physiologist, and they're here in our building. And we can also make the appointment for his 6-week follow-up. For the blood work.
Okay, great, thank you. I will make sure to set those appointments up.
Okay. I wish you lots of luck. I expect to see beautiful numbers when you come back.
Right.
Thank you. Lots of luck to you.
Right. Yes, thank you.